Your message for the students.
I'm seeing one change in the country over last say 2-3 decades. When we became graduates, at that time perhaps job opportunities were not as many as the current job opportunities. The salary levels were not as high as current salary levels. Currently, look at the BPOs. They employ lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of people. If you are any graduate with good English, then you are sure to get an employment. At our time in India, graduate unemployment was a problem. I think now that problem no longer exists. No graduate with reasonable caliber remains unemployed. With that, what has happened possibly is there is a tendency to take things a bit easy, a bit casual. I mean, that's the difference I am seeing over the last 20-30 years. And I would say that if one wants to pursue a career and succeed really well, then not to take the career easily. And especially if somebody is looking at information technology like career, this is a field which gives you much more money, much more fame, much more status. But the downside is that this is a career where information technology is an area where obsolescence rate is quite high. Every 6 months new technology is coming up. Every 3 months something new is happening. So unless you are able to devote that much time and attention to keep yourself updated, within 5 years you may fall behind. And that is where I would say in today India is full of opportunities, and one could not have looked at better time than today to be in India. However, to reap those opportunities to its fullest, one needs to invest a lot more in your education, even beyond your graduation or post-graduation. It's a continuous journey, and I would say if the attitude is of a learner, if the attitude is to grasp more and more, then sky is the limit for Indian professionals now. I mean, we couldn't have looked at better times than what we are seeing now. Another aspect which I would tend to suggest is that all our academics teaches us about technologies, about techniques, about tools. What it perhaps fails or falls short of is in terms of attitude or behavioral requirements. What the industry requires for you to be successful. Those kind of education is not imparted in education institutes throughout even up to our post-graduation, and that's an area where generally we find Indian students take time to pick up, and that's where in fact professional management they fall short of because of these approaches. I mean, the attitudinal requirements, the behavioral requirements of an industry is an area where one needs to grasp even outside the education system, because education system falls short of delivering that to their students. So I would say this field is yours. It's full of opportunities. Make the best of it. Never be complacent in your life. You have to really put in your efforts, but the effort will get rewarded multiple times. But first efforts have to come in, and look at the attitudinal aspect, which is not only the technology aspect.